So boom, it's time to put the beef back in the fridge. You know, it sizzled enough. We got it to a good point. You know, it's kind of browning, so we just gonna put it back in the fridge. That's what we do with the beef. It's not fully cooked. You know, we will bring the beef back out when it's time to cook it again. Joe Budden pretty much makes his closing statements about, you know, this whole Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross streamer drama. So they responded to Aiden Ross and all them. But then Killer Mike also responded. Two different types of response. That's a spoiler alert. Let's get into it.
I did have a question for you since we on it. Yo, is the bag, they getting bag, the bags is crazy they getting. Are they getting money like that?
Yes.
Hell yes.
Yeah. Absolutely. These little niggas are taking the financial game to places that we could have never imagined. They are to be celebrated and applauded for what they're doing and the blueprint they laying out for future generations to come. They are indeed getting to it.
I had to put that in here because that is something notable, especially with the criticism I had about him in the last video. So everything isn't pure hate. He gives him, he salutes him for getting a bag. Let's continue though.
There's a lot of people involved in culture that know absolutely nothing about culture, but today, because of tech, they're integral parts in the conversation, in the song making, and just the artists, what the artist can and cannot do. And it's like, who the fuck are you? Where did you come from?
It also opens the doors.
There's no world, for me, the hip hop I'm come from, there's no world where me and Aiden Ross need to talk about something. Who the fuck are you, nigga? Where did you just pop up from?
But now, to be fair, let's be fair though. Let's be fair.
Oh, do we have
that doesn't mean it's kind of like the sports convo where athletes will be like, yo, y'all never played sports. So why y'all commenting on what goes on the floor, how this shit really go on?
I like that.
Right? But to be fair, all I'm saying is a lot of people have always had opinions. And there will always be a line where the individuals who actually do a thing will be like, yo, watch your fucking mouth. You ain't never did it at this level. That will always happen. But people have always had opinions on things that they never actually have done. You know what I'm saying? Just to be fair.
No. In the spirit of fairness, I understand that and receive that. However, there comes a time on Get Up on ESPN when the football players is talking, Mike Greeny has to shut the fuck up. There comes a time on Uninterrupted when Richard Sherman and Keyshawn Johnson get to talking, hey, Skip, for all of your great opinions, you now have to shut the fuck up. I do not think it's wrong for OGs in hip-hop and experienced people to say, hey, young man, for this Killer Mike conversation that may be above you, just shut the fuck up for a second.
That's right.
And Killer Mike was way more gracious than me. He invited those young brothers to his celebration party for his Grammys.
Yeah. So with that, I'm not even gonna get deep on, you know, his example and stuff like that. I'll just say, you know, I understand, you know, the disqualification of people's opinions to some extent. But at the end of the day, you know, that doesn't mean that the person who is experienced is always right. And that doesn't mean there's no value in a consumer's opinion or a music listener or an analyst or whatever. You know, there's a bigger discussion to be had about that. We're just not going to have it today. Let's get to Killer Mike.
I want to invite Kai out. Thank you for saying my name. I know your guy. And weird, but listen, I want to come to the room. I want to bring you a broom because Atlanta still won. You feel me? However it go, young player, just know I rock with you two and I'm cheering for all of us. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to just say to young people out there, it ain't nothing wrong with expanding. It ain't nothing wrong with trying something else. It ain't nothing wrong, you know, with just giving, you know, you don't have to be always in the crowd. So I just want to encourage our listeners out there. As a kid, I listened to as much rock and roll as I did rap. I listened to Metallica. I listened to Led Zeppelin. You just heard T-Pain do a rendition of Ozzy Osbourne when he was with Black Sabbath. And you have to become culturally rich too. Like I know the people that you watch and you like and that stream and you agree with them and they agree with you. That's a good feeling to be a part of that. But bring something else to the club. Be the person to say, let me turn you on to this. if you love Andre 3000, you should know who Portishead is. Well, why? Because Portishead affected Andre 3000 in 95, 96 in a way that radically changed the way he approached music. So you should always want to know what's the source of the source.
Teaching.
You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, give a big bro a shot. If you don't rock with it, don't rock with it. But I won, and I'm gonna win again, and I'm gonna win again, and I'm gonna win again.
Very gracious shit indeed right there. The difference between two people, one seeks to destroy, the other seeks to uplift. That's just my perspective. Let me know your thoughts, because you've seen the whole context, you've seen everything. I'm out.